Could you receive a $4,983 direct deposit from the federal government in November 2025? Rumors are circulating that a new payment is coming to millions of US citizens, no applications required, direct deposit only. In this video we'll break down what the claim is, whether it's real or just speculation, who might qualify, what the payment schedule could look like, and what you need to check now to be ready. White right pointing back hand index. Before we begin, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're first to know about any confirmed updates. What is the $4,983 payment claim? There's widespread chatter about a one-time direct deposit of $4,983 to everyone in November 2025. According to multiple online posts, the payment is said to be a government-initiated relief payment, distributed via the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, or another federal channel. Many sites claim it's intended to help households cope with inflation, cost of living, and economic uncertainty. The amount $4,983 appears to be the headline figure circulating on social media and websites, but it is not backed by a formal government announcement. $4,983 equals claimed amount for direct deposit. Payment supposedly scheduled for November 2025. Rumored to go to everyone or eligible US citizens. No official confirmation at this time. What the IRS and official sources are saying. Before you get your hopes high, it's important to check what credible sources say. The IRS has publicly stated that no new stimulus payments have been approved or scheduled as of now. Reports note that while proposals exist in policy discussions, for example tariff dividend ideas, none are law, and therefore no payment can yet be guaranteed. No bill passed authorizing a $4,983 payment. IRS has not issued instructions for that payment. The claim remains speculative until legislation is signed. Hypothetical eligibility criteria, if the payment goes through. If you were to qualify for a payment like this, here are likely eligibility considerations based on past programs: U.S. citizen or lawful resident with valid Social Security number. Tax return filed for the previous tax year, 2024, or income report submitted. Direct deposit bank details on file with IRS or the relevant agency. Income below a certain threshold, or other qualifying factors, e.g., veterans, seniors, low-income workers. Bullet points: filing your tax return increases chance of eligibility. Bank account must be current and active. Dependents, age or disability status might affect amount. If you're behind in filing or have outdated bank info, you risk missing out. Payment method and schedule, what it could look like. Here's how the distribution might work, based on historical relief payments. Payment issued via direct deposit first for people with banking information on file. Mailed checks, if allowed, for those without bank information. If the announcement comes early enough, distribution could begin mid-November and continue through the end of the month. Bullet points: Batch 1, early direct deposits, first wave. Batch 2, mid-November direct deposits. Batch 3, late November, early December for mailed payments or delayed cases. Date depends on when legislation becomes law and IRS processing timeline. What you should do right now to prepare. Whether or not this payment is confirmed, these steps help position you well. Make sure your direct deposit info is accurate in your latest tax return or IRS account. File your 2024 return if you haven't yet, or ensure you're up to date. Update your mailing address and contact details with IRS and other benefit agencies. Watch official IRS.gov and Treasury announcements for formal confirmation. Verify bank account info today. Submit tax return if outstanding. Keep alert for official announcements. Avoid relying solely on rumors. Why many are skeptical, spotting the risk. There are good reasons for caution. The figure $4,983 appears in many online articles but lacks an official source. Similar claims like $1,390 direct deposit or $2,000 checks for November 2025 have been debunked by reliable outlets. The Economic Times. Payments of this magnitude require legislation and funding, not simply an IRS announcement. Bullet points: rumors spread quickly, fact check before relying on them. No legislative text currently pointing to this payment. The payment may never happen or could be significantly different if it does. What happens if it doesn't happen or you're ineligible? Plan for both outcomes. If the payment isn't authorized, you'll receive no deposit, and banks may show no pending item. If you're ineligible due to missing info or past due taxes, you'll need to compliantly update your records. Be watchful for scams impersonating $4,983 payment requests for personal data. These are common. Bullet points: no deposit may mean no law passed. Check your IRS or bank account for pending status only after official confirmation. Do not pay to unlock your payment, likely a scam. Update your record so you're ready for any future payment. How to verify any real payment announcement. If an official payment is announced, use these steps to verify. Visit irs.gov or the United States Department of the Treasury website. Official announcements appear only there. Avoid phishing emails, texts. The IRS never asks for bank info to claim a payment. Use your IRS account to check for payment status once a payment is authorized. Before you consider it real, check for a law or signed document, not just an article or social media claim. Bullet points: official source equals irs.gov or treasury.gov. No registration required unless specified by law. Payment amounts always matched by legislative text. Time between law and payment rollout could be weeks. Could it happen? What are the chances? While it's not confirmed, here are factors that could make such a payment possible: strong public pressure for economic relief amid inflation and cost pressures. Political proposals, e.g. tariff dividend ideas, floating amounts similar to $2,000 to $3,000 per person. If Congress passes a last-minute relief package targeting wide eligibility, but significant obstacles exist: funding, budget constraints, law drafting, and implementation time. Bullet points: public sentiment favors relief but legislative hurdles remain. Payment of $4,983 to everyone would cost hundreds of billions in funding. Even if passed, rollout timeline could push payments to December or early 2026. To sum up, a $4,983 direct deposit in November 2025 is possible in theory, but currently unconfirmed and not legally authorized. If you want to be ready, update your bank and tax info, file any outstanding returns, and watch official IRS announcements. Use caution: don't assume you'll receive the payment until you see a law, IRS instruction, and a payment date. White right pointing backhand index. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Stay alert, stay prepared, and don't believe everything you see until